Now, just hours after Business Standard reported that the 2017-2018 Consumer Spending Survey by NSO showed a drop in rural spending for the first time in 40 years, the government responded saying that the report had been held back. The statement by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation cited data quality issues and said that the government will now consider a fresh survey for 2020 to 21 and 2021 to 22. The survey, in fact, had showed that while average money spent in a month went down by 3.7%, rural Indians were now spending less by 8.8%. Urban spending has gone up a little, but rural spending has significantly declined. People were spending less on food products, oil, salt, sugar, and spices. Tanvi Shukla has more.
Well, essentially, this is the government's response after the story came out in Business Standard about this consumer survey that had been done by NSO. Now, the point to note here is this was a survey that was done in 2017. And the details are only submitted, we understand, in June, but they have only come into the public domain because of the Business Standard report. Now, this is essentially what the government is saying, that such surveys are conducted periodically. The last one, the 60th round, was done between July 2011 to June 2012, and this one then done in the same period of July 2017 to June 2018. In response to the story that has come out and people asking questions about it, government says that the results of the survey were examined, and it was noted that there was a significant increase in divergence in not only the levels in the consumption pattern but also the direction of the change when compared to other administrative data sources like actual production of goods and services. Concerns were also raised about the inability or sensitivity of the survey instrument to capture consumption of social services by households, especially on health and education. It goes on into further details from here on, saying that the matter was thus referred to a committee of experts that noted the discrepancies and came out with several recommendations, including a refinement in the survey methodology. So now the government has decided that the discrepancy is way too much, that information and data points that they get from other sources is not matching with what this survey is showing. And so they have decided to keep this aside, and they will now take a call on when the next survey should be done. So the government has actually said that the ministry is separately examining the feasibility of conducting the next consumer expenditure survey in 2020-21 or the year after that. But the big point here is, if this data has discrepancies, why not go back and do this right away? Why are we going to wait, for several more months and a couple of more years to give us this kind of data? And if at every point there is a debate about the data that's available on economy, from employment to growth and consumption pattern, then how are we ever going to be able to judge just what the state of our economy is? Back to you.